Call me when you're on the cover.
Not every genius moment on The Big Bang Theory came from Sheldon. Sometimes it came straight from the guest stars who dropped in and stole the show. Welcome to Dr. Vibo, and today we're counting down the top 30 guest stars on The Big Bang Theory. From Stephen Hawking and Stan Lee to Carrie Fisher and Elon Musk. Which guest appearance is your favorite? Number 30, James Earl Jones.
Let me guess. You like Star Wars.
When James Earl Jones meets Sheldon, instead of brushing him off, the voice of Darth Vader decides to hang out with Sheldon for an entire night of chaos.
I have one thing to say to people like you. I like Star Wars too.
From karaoke bars to carnivals, and even a spa visit, Jones's unexpected energy turns him into Sheldon's wildest friend.
And this is the perfect end to a perfect night.
Okay.
By the end, the two have an unlikely bond, and will never look at Darth Vader the same way again.
That was a lot of fun.
Number 29, NBA legend Rick Fox. Rick Fox swapped the court for a lecture hall when he appeared as Glenn, Bernadette's ex-professor and ex-boyfriend. Howard's reaction? Pure meltdown. Standing next to Fox, Wolowitz's insecurities hit overdrive, leading to one of the funniest jealous rants in the series.
Nice to meet you.
Hey. Ow, hi.
You're a lucky man. Bernie's a great gal.
It's short, it's sharp, and it perfectly shows how even one guest star can send Howard spiraling.
Are you saying you don't think I'm hot enough to go out with a guy like Glenn?
No, I'm saying exactly the opposite.
I'm too hot to go out with a guy like Glenn?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Number 28, Octavia Spencer. Before she won her Oscar for The Help, Octavia Spencer was behind a DMV counter, trying to survive Sheldon Cooper. In Season 2, Sheldon challenged every single question on his driver's permit test, and Octavia's character had the perfect response.
Excuse me, but I have some concerns about these questions.
Look at that sign up there.
Yes?
Does it say, I give a damn?
The moment was short, but Octavia stole the scene with sass, attitude, and one of the funniest mic drops of the entire series.
Here's your learner's permit. Go away.
But I'm not done. I have many additional concerns about these questions.
Don't make me climb over this counter.
All right, come on.
Number 27, Danica McKellar. Best known as Winnie Cooper from The Wonder Years, Danica McKellar played Abby, one of Raj's rare romantic wins. Her character totally fell for Raj's accent.
How do you do? Rajesh Ramayan Kudrapalli. Call me Raj.
Hey, Raj. Where are you from?
The mysterious subcontinent of India.
And soon enough, they were making out on the couch while Sheldon tried and failed at being a wingman. It didn't last, but for once, Raj looked like he actually had game.
Well, it's late.
Uh-huh.
Time for bed.
Okay.
Good night, beauty human!
Number 26, Summer Glau.
Is that who I think it is? It can't be. What would Summer Glau be doing riding the train?
Maybe John Connor's aboard and she's protecting him from an evil Terminator.
The gang spots Firefly star Summer Glau on a train, and chaos follows. Raj leads with Howard's cheesy line,
It's hot in here, must be summer.
That's cute.
Really? I just made it up.
and it actually works. Until his nerves catch up. Howard tries and crashes in spectacular fashion. Leonard steps in but blows his timing completely. And Sheldon? He couldn't care less. He'd rather stay buried in his comic books than waste time chasing a celebrity. Number 25, Steve Wozniak.
Is that Steve Wozniak?
I think it is.
The great and powerful Woz.
When Sheldon decides to live his life through a telepresence robot, the last thing you'd expect is for him to bump into one of his real-life idols. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak appears at the Cheesecake Factory, and Sheldon completely loses it. He calls Woz his 15th favorite visionary.
You're my 15th favorite technological visionary.
Only 15th?
And nearly faints when Wozniak offers to autograph his Apple II, of course.
You know, if you had it here, I'd autograph it for you.
Don't move for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how the buses are running.
In perfect Sheldon fashion, he trips while rushing to get it and smashes the computer. So close, and yet so Sheldon.
I'm coming.
Soft kitty, warm kitty, little
little ball of fur.
Closer to the microphone.
Number 24, William Shatner.
Hello.
Captain on the bridge! Captain on the bridge!
For years, fans begged for Captain Kirk himself to appear, and in season 12, it finally happened. Introduced by Will Wheaton, Shatner joins a Dungeons & Dragons game with the guys. Sheldon naturally can't handle the pressure of meeting his hero and ends up throwing up on him. Not exactly the first impression you'd want to make on a Starfleet legend.
Oh, my tooth! You broke my tooth!
The cameo was extra special because it wasn't just Shatner. The D&D table also included Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Joe Manganiello, and Kevin Smith. But let's be honest, Shatner stole the show just by walking in. Number 23, Bill Gates. When Penny lands a chance to meet Bill Gates, the guys can't resist plotting ways to accidentally bump into him.
Oh, now I remember. Would you like a tissue?
How about a hug?
How about a tissue?
Leonard pretends to be sick so Penny won't suspect anything, only for his ruse to hilariously fall apart during a surprise video call. Gates plays along perfectly.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't.
It's the second time the tech moguls crossed paths with Leonard, and somehow it's even more embarrassing than the first. Even Sheldon gets roped into the chaos, proving that when opportunity knocks, and it's Bill Gates, the whole gang loses their minds. Number 22, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Buffy herself on The Big Bang Theory? Oh yes. In one of the later episodes, Raj lucks out big time when he ends up sitting next to Sarah Michelle Gellar on a flight to Sheldon and Amy's Nobel Prize ceremony. Naturally, he invites her along as his +1, and she agrees.
What about her? Is this her? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Shh, be cool.
But only after making it very clear, this isn't a date. Still, Raj doesn't care. Sitting with Buffy at a Nobel ceremony? That's a win in his book. Her cameo was short, but it gave fans a huge thrill. The kind of pop culture crossover that made the show so much fun.
This isn't a date.
Yeah, I know.
Then why are you holding my hand?
Number 21, Bob Newhart as Professor Proton.
Professor Proton, it's an honor to meet you.
Just call me Arthur.
Sheldon's childhood hero wasn't Iron Man or Superman, it was Professor Proton. And when the kids hired Bob Newhart's character for a private science lesson, it was comedy gold. Arthur Jeffries was reluctant at first, but he quickly became a mentor and even a father figure for Sheldon.
Thank you, Sheldon. That was very nice.
Want me to sing it again?
No.
Newhart's deadpan delivery was perfect, and it earned him an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actor. Even after his character's death, Professor Proton returned in Sheldon's dreams as a Jedi ghost, offering advice with the same dry wit. A guest star so good they couldn't let him go.
Oh, this is weird. Most of my robes open in the back.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but hopefully somewhere I can wear pants.
Number 20, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Pluto may not be a planet anymore, but Neil deGrasse Tyson made sure he was still a star on The Big Bang Theory.
But I actually didn't demote Pluto. That was a vote of the International Astronomical Union.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
In his first cameo, Raj proudly introduced Sheldon to the astrophysicist, only for Sheldon to blame him personally for killing Pluto. Neil handled it with his trademark coolness. But it was his later cameo that really shined. A full-on Twitter feud with Raj after a negative news segment. Tyson destroyed him with one savage reply after another, proving that science can be just as savage as sarcasm.
Whoa, that was fun. Let's see who else needs a DeGrasse kicking.
Number 19, George Takei.
Oh my, can I help?
Few phrases carry as much charm as George Takei's, and he put it to perfect use on The Big Bang Theory. Takei pops up in one of Howard's fantasies, acting as his conscience when Howard is torn about his love life.
She's leaving because you really want to be with me.
Alongside fellow guest star Katie Sackhoff, Takei offers surprisingly heartfelt and hilarious advice. It's campy, it's over the top, and it's pure fan service. George Takei didn't just cameo, he made Howard's subconscious a whole lot sassier.
A lady wants to be wooed, courted slowly.
How would you know?
I read. Told you.
Number 18, Eliza Dushku. Known for her tough roles on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Dollhouse, Eliza Dushku surprised fans when she showed up in Season 4 as FBI Special Agent Angela Page.
Yeah, I was expecting Mulder. Glad to see I got Scully. Who? Mulder and Scully. X-Files.
Her mission? To interview Howard's friends as part of his security clearance process. Of course, this meant questioning Leonard, Raj, and Sheldon, 3 of the least qualified people to give a glowing reference. She handled their rambling, awkward answers with total deadpan perfection, proving that sometimes the best comedy comes from playing it completely straight.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. I think I have all I need.
Good. I was afraid you were going to fixate on that Mars rover incident.
Number 17, Will Wheaton.
Lisa think they're very funny.
Well, Yusa can go think that at the back of the line.
No guest star shaped The Big Bang Theory quite like Will Wheaton. What started as a simple cameo turned into a recurring role and one of the funniest rivalries in sitcom history. Sheldon branded Wheaton his mortal enemy.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Will Wheaton, the Green Goblin to my Spider-Man.
After missing a convention, and from there the feud only escalated.
I call my meme on Nana, and she's going to be very happy to hear that my small rock kills your enchanted bunny.
Card game betrayals, trolling, and constant one-upmanship. Eventually, Wheaton redeemed himself by making peace and even becoming Sheldon's friend.
To Sheldon, sorry this took so long. Your friend Will Wheaton.
But no matter which side he was on, every time Wheaton showed up, it was a guaranteed highlight. A guest star so good, they basically turned him into a recurring character.
Star Trek stinks! Yeah, live long and suck it!
Number 16, Bill Nye. Before Sheldon and Leonard ever argued over science, Bill Nye had already made science cool for TV audiences everywhere. So when the science guy himself popped up, fans went wild. In his cameo, Sheldon recruits Nye in a desperate attempt to make Professor Proton jealous after Proton spends more time with Leonard. Nye goes along with it, only to realize he's basically been tricked into being Sheldon's personal prop.
He said I'd be speaking to a class.
Well, no, I said you were teaching someone a lesson. Now let's go.
It's hilarious because Bill Nye, usually the teacher, becomes the student, stuck listening to Sheldon ramble about his theories while barely able to get a word in, and his exasperation is priceless. What makes the appearance so memorable is that Nye isn't just a pop culture icon, he's a real scientist. And seeing him mixed into the sitcom's world was a perfect blend of education and comedy. Plus, the moment he walks on screen, you can practically hear the audience gasp with excitement. Number 15, Carrie Fisher and James Earl Jones.
Whose house is this?
Carrie Fisher. And she's a little crazy, so get ready to run.
Talk about a Star Wars dream team. In one of the wildest cameos of the entire series, we got not just James Earl Jones, but also the legendary Carrie Fisher. The sequence starts when Jones befriends Sheldon after a chance encounter. Instead of brushing him off, Jones surprisingly decides to hang out with him. And what follows is comedy gold.
It's not funny anymore, James!
Then why am I laughing?
They go to a carnival, a karaoke bar, even a spa. It's so surreal seeing Darth Vader himself singing karaoke and laughing his heart out alongside Sheldon Cooper. But the real kicker comes when the duo shows up at Carrie Fisher's house. The idea of Darth Vader ding-dong ditching Princess Leia is one of the funniest sci-fi crossovers ever put on TV, and the fact that Fisher and Jones had never even met before this episode makes it all the more special. Number 14, Billy Bob Thornton, Oscar winner. Billy Bob Thornton gave us one of the strangest cameos in the series. He played Dr. Oliver Lorvis, a lonely doctor who becomes convinced Penny is interested in him.
That wasn't a joke.
All right.
When Penny politely brushes him off, he does what any reasonable man would do. Locks all the guys in his basement to win her over. The episode takes a dark turn, but Thornton somehow makes Lorvis both creepy and strangely sympathetic. It's an oddball cameo that fans didn't see coming, and that's exactly what made it so memorable.
Doc, you gotta see what you're doing is a little creepy.
You sound just like Sigourney Weaver when I followed her into a restroom.
Number 13, Christopher Lloyd. When you think Back to the Future, you think Doc Brown.
The timeline in which 1955 Biff gets the almanac is also the timeline in which 1955 Biff never gets the almanac. And not just never gets. Never have, never hasn't.
And in season 10, Christopher Lloyd finally brought some of that mad scientist energy to the Big Bang Theory. He appeared as Theodore, the eccentric stranger Sheldon rents his old room to during a feud with Leonard. Theodore might be a little offbeat, but his interactions with Sheldon and Leonard are pure comedy gold. It wasn't quite time travel, but Lloyd's presence was a nostalgic blast for fans who grew up on his iconic roles.
I'm sure at some point we won't even notice it's there.
Yeah, you think that, but after a while it starts showing up in your dreams.
I think it brings the room together.
Number 12, Elon Musk.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry?
You're Elon Musk.
I am?
Howard dreamed of meeting a fellow astronaut or aerospace pioneer in some grand setting. Instead, he found himself side by side with Elon Musk, washing dishes in a soup kitchen. It was awkward, humble, and hilarious all at once. Musk talked about Mars while Howard tried desperately to impress him, and the whole exchange was surreal in the best way possible. Only the Big Bang Theory could make volunteering on Thanksgiving feel like a trip to outer space.
Elon, the CNN reporter's here to talk to you.
Hang on. Send him in.
Number 11, Nathan Fillion. Imagine sitting in a restaurant and suddenly realizing you're sitting next to Captain Mal from Firefly. That's exactly what happened when Leonard and Raj spotted Nathan Fillion. In the cameo, Fillion plays himself, but hilariously pretends not to be himself at first.
Oh, I think you made a mistake. I'm not an actor.
Don't say that. I mean, you're not Dame Judi Dench, but you're pretty great.
How about a picture with a guy who looks like Nathan Fillion, but a little more annoyed than Nathan Fillion usually is?
What do you think?
That's good enough
When
for Facebook.
Leonard and Raj nervously approach him, he brushes them off, insisting, "I think you've got the wrong guy." But when they push a little harder, he cracks and admits the truth, only for Raj to immediately second-guess him anyway. The awkward back and forth captures exactly why Fillion is such a fan favorite. He's charismatic, funny, and totally game to poke fun at himself. The best part? When Raj finally takes a photo, he's not even sure if it's really Nathan Fillion or just someone who looks annoyed like Nathan Fillion. That's the kind of meta joke only the Big Bang Theory could pull off. It was quick, quirky, and the perfect nod to sci-fi fans who still worship Firefly. Number 10, LeVar Burton. This Star Trek, the Next Generation legend, proves that meeting your heroes can be awkward. When Sheldon invites LeVar Burton to a party, he actually shows up.
Oh, I don't think so.
But the chaos waiting for him inside is too much to handle. Burton later returns for fun with flags, only to be roasted by Amy.
This guy is worse than Will Wheaton.
He then makes Sheldon delete his contact info on screen to stop future invites.
Thank you, Sheldon. Now remember our deal.
You do this, I delete your contact information.
While
you watch me do it.
Great.
It's the perfect mix of cringe and comedy, a recurring gag that proves not every fandom meeting goes as planned.
How do you feel about dressing up like a swastika?
Number 9. By the time Charlie Sheen showed up on The Big Bang Theory, he was already one of the biggest TV stars on the planet, and well, one of the most controversial.
It's like regular texting, but, dirty. You see? That's not a smiley face.
In 2008, 2.5 Men was at its peak, and Sheen was one of the highest paid actors in television. So when he made a surprise cameo in The Big Bang Theory's second season, it felt like two sitcom worlds were colliding in the best way possible. The moment happens when Raj can't stop bragging about being mentioned in People magazine. He's soaking up the attention, convinced he's finally made it, until Charlie Sheen walks by, barely impressed, and coolly says,
"Call me when you're on the cover."
At that point, 2.5 Men was also created by Chuck Lorre, the same man behind The Big Bang Theory, so this cameo worked as both a crossover wink and a little inside joke for fans who followed both shows. Of course, years later, after Sheen's dramatic exit from 2.5 Men, he publicly trashed The Big Bang Theory, calling it stupid. But honestly, we're chalking that up to his long-running feud with Laurie.
Winning.
Number 8, Stan Lee, comic book royalty in the flesh.
To my friend Leonard from Stan Lee, Excelsior.
When Sheldon missed a chance to meet his idol, Penny did him a favor and drove him straight to Stan Lee's house. Bad idea.
And you thought you'd just come over to my house uninvited?
You said we were invited.
Oh, no, I said I'm inviting you to come with me to Stanley's house.
Stan opened the door in a Fantastic Four bathrobe, clearly annoyed at the uninvited visit. And instead of an autograph, Sheldon walked away with something even rarer, a restraining order signed by Stan Lee himself. Excelsior.
I saw the inside of his house and got an autographed application for a restraining order.
Sweet.
Number 7, Leonard Nimoy. Fans waited years for Leonard Nimoy to appear, and while he didn't show up in person, his voice cameo as Spock was absolutely genius.
Down here on your desk.
Spock?
I need to speak with you.
In Sheldon's dream, Nimoy's toy action figure comes to life, acting as both his conscience and his temptation. When Sheldon breaks Leonard's collectible transporter, Spock scolds him from beyond the plastic. It's clever, heartfelt, and perfectly meta. A nod to Nimoy's influence on the show's entire existence. Even better? Sheldon proudly frames the resulting restraining order from the real Nimoy next to the toy.
This is going to look great hanging next to my restraining order from Leonard Nimoy.
Number 6, Mark Hamill.
Hi. I'm gonna need a minute.
If you're going to have a wedding on The Big Bang Theory, why not bring in Luke Skywalker to officiate it? Thanks to Howard returning a lost dog, Sheldon and Amy landed none other than Mark Hamill for their big day. And yes, he turned the ceremony into an unforgettable mix of heartfelt moments and hilarious fanboy chaos. From the guests geeking out to Hamill's perfect delivery, this wasn't just a cameo, it was the ultimate nerd dream come true.
And by the power vested in me, by evenyoucanperformweddings.com, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Number 5, Adam West. It took 200 episodes, but when Sheldon's birthday finally rolled around, The Big Bang Theory pulled out one of the biggest surprises in sitcom history. Adam West, TV's original Batman. Unlike many of the other guest stars, Adam didn't play himself lightly. He came in swinging, cracking jokes about the other Batman actors.
Even my poodle's no belt's overrated.
While the gang argued over whether Michael Keaton or Christian Bale was the definitive Dark Knight, Adam proudly proclaimed himself the only true Batman. And in classic Adam West style, he did it with complete seriousness that made it all the funnier. The cameo wasn't just hilarious, it was touching. West's appearance came near the end of his life, and seeing him embraced by a new generation of fans was both nostalgic and heartwarming.
Batman finally came to your party.
Happy birthday, Sherman.
Watching him wish Sheldon a happy birthday felt like a gift to the fans too. Number 4, Katie Sackhoff.
You're looking lovely as always.
Thanks, Howard. Always nice to be part of your masturbatory fantasies.
Before Howard became a family man, he had one recurring fantasy, and her name was Katie Sackhoff. The Battlestar Galactica actress appears in his bathtub, calling him out on his loneliness and telling him to stop wasting time on imaginary women.
The point is, you've got a wonderful girl in your life and you're ignoring her in order to spend your nights in the bathtub with a mental image and a washcloth.
It's hilariously meta. She's both a fantasy and the voice of reason.
What are you doing in there?
I'm taking a bath.
I hope that's all you're doing. We share that tub.
It's the kind of scene that perfectly captures Howard's nerdy delusions, and why Sackhoff's cameo is still one of the funniest in the series. Number 3, Buzz Aldrin. If Howard wouldn't shut up about being an astronaut, Buzz Aldrin showed us what the real deal looks like. In his cameo, the second man to ever walk on the moon is casually handing out candy on Halloween.
Are you talking about when he thought he was real? No.
But of course, Buzz uses every piece of candy as an excuse to brag.
Here you go. It's a Milky Way. The Milky Way's a galaxy in space.
The best part, he even teases kids for not having accomplished as much as him. Imagine being roasted by Buzz Aldrin on your doorstep. Only The Big Bang Theory could pull that off. Number 2, Brent Spiner. For a show obsessed with Star Trek, having Brent Spiner appear was a dream come true, even if it turned Sheldon's world upside down.
How is that a fight pose?
Mr. Data's weapon is his mind. I'm wielding it.
Spiner showed up at Will Wheaton's party, and at first, Sheldon couldn't believe his luck, but things quickly took a turn. Wheaton had been Sheldon's sworn enemy for years, but when Brent Spiner casually opened and signed one of Sheldon's prized collectibles without permission, that mortal enemy title transferred instantly.
From this moment on, you are my mortal enemy.
Don't worry, it doesn't take up a whole lot of your time.
The brilliance of Spiner's cameo is that it perfectly played into Sheldon's over-the-top obsession with rules and his sci-fi idols. 1 minute Sheldon was starstruck, the next he was declaring Brent Spiner as his new lifelong nemesis. It's nerd comedy at its best. And a reminder that sometimes, meeting your heroes doesn't go quite as planned. Before we get to our number 1 pick, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more Big Bang Theory videos lined up, from hidden details to epic character moments you won't want to miss. Number 1, Stephen Hawking. Some guest stars are legends of pop culture, but Stephen Hawking was a legend of science itself.
What does Sheldon Cooper and a black hole have in common? They both suck.
When Sheldon finally met the world's most famous theoretical physicist, it was everything fans hoped for, and more. Hawking wasn't just brilliant, he was hilarious. He pointed out a math error in Sheldon's paper, joked about black holes, and even sang him happy birthday.
Professor Hawking, it's an honor and a privilege to meet you, sir.
I know.
Across his cameos, Hawking proved that he wasn't just a genius, he had incredible comedic timing too.
You made an arithmetic mistake on page 2. It was quite a boner.
It was the ultimate blend of science and sitcom, and easily the most unforgettable guest appearance in the series.
Happy birthday, dear Sheldon.
Professor Hawking, if you just give us 1 second, we'll light the candles and we can all sing together.
I was crushing it, but all right. Great. Another fainter.
And that's our list. From Buffy the Vampire Slayer to Luke Skywalker, from Stan Lee to Stephen Hawking, these guest stars turned a sitcom about nerds into a playground for some of the biggest icons in pop culture. Which Big Bang Theory guest star was your favorite? Did we miss one you think deserves the list? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Dr. Vibo for more epic countdowns, savage TV moments, and the funniest highlights from your favorite shows.
Well, it's late.
Uh-huh.
Time for bed.
Okay.
Good night, beauty human!